Hello and welcome you all. I, Professor Vipin Chopre, working as an assistant professor at Department of Engineering Sciences at AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune. In this video, I am going to talk about the unit number 5 of isometric projection from engineering graphics subject. What is meant by isometric projection that we have already seen in the part A. Now we will be discussing the part B. Let's go ahead. See, this is the problem. We have been given with the two orthographic view. Now we have to plot the isometric view of this object. This is the front view and this is the top view. As we know, from the front view, we are able to get, this is the starting point O, origin O. As we know, from the front view, we are able to get the overall length and overall height of the object, and from the top view we will get length and the width of the object. Well, the overall length of the object is 75, so L is 75, height is 40, so height is 40, and the width is 50, that's why W is 50. Let's draw isometric projections now. Ortho mode is on, so the straight line will be there. First, we will draw a regular baseline. So this is the baseline. From this baseline, we are supposed to draw the axes of the isometric axis, which are equally inclined with each other. Okay. This is the baseline. Now we have to draw the axis. So this is the axis. This is the, as we know, your length is distributed on the right hand side of the O. So we can see this is the length axis on the right hand side of the O, and it is of 75 mm length. So 75 mm length. So this is the length axis, as we already know. This is the length axis of 75 mm. Then the height is of 40 mm. So this one is the height axis of 40 mm. Then the width axis is of, again, width axis is of 50 mm. So this one is the 50 mm. Let's now close all the axes and form the basic cube structure of the isometric projection. Let's close this. As we are having length of 75, so we will all take now the length of 75, the height of 40, again the height of 40, the width of length of 75, width of 50. So this is your construction of the basic cube taking place. Now we are going to draw the object. See here, this is the base plate part number 1. This is the part number 2. This base plate, from the top we can see it is extended up to the 50 mm length. So let's construct the base plate of 250 mm length. From this point, go behind by 50, then go up by height is 15. Okay, then here it is again, the distance is 50. Then in this direction it is 75. Again it is 50, 75 and 15. So this is how the base plate has been constructed. Now we already know that this part is a wedge and it is from the leftmost end. It is from the back end and it is extended up to 25 mm length. So let's draw it. It is of 25 mm length. So width is 25. So here in this direction it is 25. Then its length is 20. Okay. Again 25 and its length is 20. So this is the uppermost part of that wedge. We will remove the extra part for avoiding the confusion. Now we will extend this base plate for our construction purpose. As we know, the length of the base plate is 75 and width is 50. Okay. Now this wedge is up to the last part. So the height of the wedge is up to the base plate. Okay. We have drawn it up to the base plate only. We will remove the part. You are not supposed to remove as they are necessary for the references. Now, what is the length here of this part? It is of 40 plus 20, it is 60. So come here in this direction by 60. Okay, then here it is again 25. Okay, then from this point it is join and again join this part to complete the wedge shape part. See, the behind part is not visible. So I have removed that part. This is the wedge part. Now one more thing is remaining. This slot, this rectangular slot. What are the dimensions of that slot? We will show it with the different color. Okay. That slot is in the central region, 25 from this end. Okay. So let's take a point here in this direction. It is 25. Is 25. Then in downward direction it is of 15. Then again it is 25. Then again it is 15. Okay, so this is the part. Now what is its width? Its width in the inner section is of, see, its width is of 15. Again, so go behind by 15. 15, then its length is 25. Okay, and here is again 15. So this is how that slot will look like. Okay, this is how that slot will look like. We will construct the remaining portion as well. As we know, its depth is 15. So 15, close this one, and here it is 25. So this is how it is constructed. A three-dimensional view, an isometric view, has been constructed from an orthographic view. First, we calculate the overall length, width, and height of the problem, and then we will decide the where is the origin point and how to proceed it with the original true scale. We are not drawing with the isometric scale. We are still drawing it with the true scale. I hope now you are able to understand how the isometric projections can be plotted by using the orthographic views as a reference. Thank you. Thank you.